Good evening guys and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my everyday makeup look. I say everyday, but I very rarely wear makeup anyway. I prefer to go barefaced, especially as I tend to have problems with my skin every now and again, and putting makeup on top of bad skin is not great. First thing I usually do, as you can see, I shove my hair up into a bun. Ignore the fact that my hair is like two different colours. It really needs to be done. So yeah, I shove my hair up into a bun. I have a Body Shop headband on just to keep my hair out of the way so that obviously I don't get makeup in my hair, because I've done that before. What I will try and do as well is, if I can find all the products and the products are still being sold, I will put them all down in the description box below. And then also I will try and find my makeup brushes. So that is today's video. I'm going to show you my usual makeup look. Obviously, first thing I do after doing my hair is take my glasses off. So I'm not going to be able to see, but take my glasses off. First off, I always do is I put a primer on. So I use the MUA, this is because I can't see, MUA Skin Define Hydro Primer. It's basically like putting water on my face, to be fair. So that is the first thing I do. It just looks like, I don't know whether you're going to be able to pick this, the camera will pick this up, but it basically just looks like jelly. So I put this on my cheeks, chin, underneath my nose, on my nose, take a bit off there, and then on my forehead. Usually I put a little bit more on my forehead, although I think that's too much. And just so you know, I have, if I'm not looking at the camera, it's because I have a mirror by there, not that I can see. So that's all rubbed in. So that is what I do firstly. Then I go in with the Skin Define Hydro Foundation, and it has vitamin E and jojoba. I use Ivory Flush because I'm actually quite pale. I'm not very tanned. I miss having a tan. So what I do then, I take this, I squeeze it onto my brush. I put quite a big amount on, but that's because I go in, I put a dab on my cheek, dab on my chin, a little bit under there, on my nose, and then I'll squeeze a little bit more on there for me to put on my forehead. Any excesses on the brush, don't know whether to pick that up. Any excess on the brush, I will just put a little extra on my face. And then I just, if I get a little bit close, it's because I'm trying to get to the mirror. It's the problem with being short-sighted. I can only see close to me. So basically, it does cover well. As you can see, I've just covered up those little marks there. So that's actually, it does cover very well. Once I've done that, I tend to then go in with, is it this one? Yeah. I go in with this brush and I just blend it in even more, just to make sure it's blended. Then next off, let's put the lid on that before I squeeze it all over my quilt or duvet. What do you call it? Duvet or quilt? So that's that. Then I go in with Bronze and Sculpt Contour Kit, and this is the MUA Luxe product. I really like this there's two bits, so you've got a bit of a shimmery one and then you've got your normal just dark brown underneath. I always use the dark brown. So then I actually go in with this brush here. I skipping a step. I just realised I don't go in with that next. I go in with my Skin Define Hydro Power. There seems to be a theme going on here. Finishing powder or setting powder, whatever you want to call it. It actually says setting powder under here. So yeah, so I go in with this next just to set it. So then I go in with this teeny weeny little brush. I rub it all around like so. Blow off any excess. And then I just tap it on my skin like this first. And then just rub it in. So then I just put a little bit of that on. And then that's done. I then go in with this brush with my MUA Bronze and Sculpt. I use the darker shade. I go in. I don't put this on too heavily. Blow off any excess. Suck my cheek then. I don't know whether this actually does anything, but I always suck my cheeks in. And then just go along here and I go up into basically like a sort of small C. I then go in with a highlighter, which at the moment I am using Undress Your Skin by Makeup Academy shimmer highlighter, and this is in, oh, it doesn't actually say what one it is. That's annoying. I think it's the pink one, so I go in with this one. Well, I'm assuming it's the pink one. My lid kind of broke on it. It's my fault. And then I go in with this brush here, which is the one I usually use to blend. So I put a little bit on there. To be fair, mind, I've had this one for about 4 years now. But yeah, I just go in on my cheekbones. If I look like I'm in a different position, it's because I just had to go change the battery. So yeah, I go in with this highlighter. You've seen me do my one cheek. And then I go in and I do this cheek. I may now have put too much highlighter on. I don't know. But yeah. So I put on the highlighter. And while I've got this brush, I then just close that. I then just blend like there's no tomorrow. Just to make sure it is all blended in. All that, I then go in with this eyeliner. It is from the Avon and it is just in black. It's the Colour Trend eyeliner. I'm actually going to hold my mirror close to me to do this because I can't do this from a distance because I can't see as it is anyway. Feeling very orange right now. I always do my waterline. It's actually very difficult to do with one hand. And then I also go on the line above. So I'm just going to line my mirror here for me to do it. Try and do it for you. But I also go on the line underneath my eyelid here. This is probably going to look so weird on camera. That's just basically what I do. How I do my eyeliner. I've been too scared to do although I say too scared, I've not found the right product to oh, I've got something in my eye now. To do winged eyeliner. I've never tried winged liner yet. But hopefully I will soon. I then just go in with this eye pencil. I actually got this out of a glossy box, I can't remember which one. But it's just lovely, like just a greeny grey colour, and I basically just go over all my lid with it. Just basically go in over my lid with this, and that's my eye colour done, as in eyeshadow. I then use, which this again was a little sample from a glossy box, is the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. Now I really like this mascara. I'd never tried Too Faced before and I really like it. It goes on so well and it really is waterproof. Ideally you want it to be waterproof, and I just go in my top lashes, hopefully not getting any on my actual face. So I go in a couple of times like so. That's how I do my makeup. I then do sometimes use a lip colour, depending on what I'm fancying. My favourite ones at the moment are the MUA lip lacquers, the velvet lip lacquers, which are these. Now I brought two out to show you, only because I either go for a red or I've started going for a nice nude colour. In the red I use Reckless, which this is the most beautiful red, and then in the nude I've started using, I've gone with the shade Tranquility, which is really nice for an everyday look. So in this video, instead of showing you what the red looks like, but I dare say red will pop up in the video at some point, I'm going to show you the nude. But being as though I've done my eyes and everything now, I'm going to put my glasses back on because I can't see to do this. So just put my glasses back on. And I do find, because I'm a glasses wearer, I prefer to do like a nice lip colour rather than like going over, I say over the top, with my eyes. So obviously with my, with my glasses you can't really see my eyes anyway. So yeah, I then just go in with this. I'm pretty sure that has gone on nicely. It goes on quite wet, but it dries quite quickly. Let me just make sure I put it on decently. Yeah, that's right. It goes on quite wet, but then it dries out quite quickly, so it dries matte. Because I'm obsessed with matte shades. But this is how you do. This is how I do my everyday look. This is 9 times out of 10 the makeup I use without fail. I don't really, for an everyday look, I don't really venture out too much. Yeah, I don't venture out too much with an everyday look. I like to just keep it simple. I only tend to venture a little bit when I'm doing, like if I'm going to a party or I'm going to a meal somewhere or something like that, I will go a little bit more out there. like I'll properly do my eyeshadow and things like that, and I'll go in with a palette and things, as I have about 4 or what seems like 4 million palettes. But yeah, this is literally it. So yeah, that's my everyday look. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's my first proper makeup look video. I've usually just, in my vlogs, I've usually just done a time lapse. It's actually quite nice to sit down and show people how I do my makeup. I am in no way a professional. This is just what I've picked up from myself watching YouTube channels and things like that. So it's only things that I've picked up along the way. I mean, I'm 26, I've picked up a few tips. But yeah, so I hope somebody can take, like, maybe I've provided a tip that you didn't know about, I don't know. So yeah, I've really enjoyed doing this video, and hopefully there will be more makeup looks coming your way. They don't stray too far from this, to be honest, but still I would love to share with you what my makeup looks are like. And I will see you Wednesday for another video. So bye!